videos. I'm live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just hanging out, waiting for some people to show up to the party. I said I'm going to be doing lives on Fridays. Straighten out my blouse. I don't know. Everything is like, no, this boob's hanging out. I don't know. No. I don't know how to look good. I don't know how to straighten myself out. Everything is like, oh man, just trying to hang in there. I didn't sleep at all last night. Very upset. Yeah. Didn't get any sleep. Not eating well, losing weight. I'm going to talk about my son a little bit. The trial was on Wednesday after 4 long years. Oh, God, a red tape. I don't know why the shirt is not. It's not right. I don't know. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well, people. Oh, there's 2 people on now. Is there 2? Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. It's my 3rd live. I didn't get any sleep last night. I'm really upset. Oh, hey. All right. Hi. All right. We got a person on. NNJ. Hi. How you doing? I was just talking about that. The trial for my son was on Wednesday, but after 4 long years, because he was severely beaten and tortured by a staff member. He's an invalid, very severely handicapped. And the man who beat him was on trial finally after 4 years of red tape and everything. And there was no trial because the eyewitness chickened out. The eyewitness chickened out because of Trump's laws, because the eyewitness was an illegal immigrant. And they told her that she was an eyewitness. She saw the man punch my son in the eye, but she waited 2 days to tell anyone about it. And because she waited those 2 days, they said that she could be slapped with a penalty. And because she's an immigrant, immigrants are not safe in this country. This is what I'm trying to say. Legal immigrants. Now, I believe that if people want to live in this country, they have the right to, as long as they apply for citizenship, number 1. Number 2, as long as they don't break any laws. Once they break the laws, then they should be deported. This is my beliefs. Other people have different beliefs. Other people believe that no one should be, anyone not born here shouldn't live here. Well, when I think about something like that, I turn it around and ask myself, how would I feel if I wanted to leave this country? I'm fed up with it, right? I don't like this country and I want to go to, say, Italy. And because I wasn't born in Italy, they don't want me. I don't think it's right. I think people should be free as long as they apply for their citizens now. They're legal citizens and they don't break the law. All right. I think that people should have the freedom to live wherever they want. Okay. That goes for me as an American. I believe if I want to move to France or Australia or Iceland or Africa, wherever I want to live, I should have the right as a human being to live where I want, and other people should have the right, to live where they want. But not in Trump's America. Trump doesn't want anyone who wasn't born here. Well, guess what? We're all immigrants, honey. Okay, I'm Italian. I'm from Sicily. I'm an immigrant. And okay. Oh, Matt, Rocket. Okay, guys, Matt, Matt's is a real special guy to me. Hope you're a guy. It says Matt's. But anyway, if I'm not using the right pronoun, let me know, because I don't want to offend anyone on my channel. You wrote me a special poem, Matt, and I really appreciate that. Yes, Guy. Okay. All right. Yay. I was just talking about Trump's America. Feel free to change the topic, okay? If you want to ask me anything, go ahead. I mean, we don't have to talk about any specific thing. We can talk about what you want to talk about, okay? If you have a question or want to talk about something, go ahead. You know, I'm just like chit-chatting until someone asks me a question or someone brings up a topic and wants to talk about something. I was just talking about, NNJ was here. I was talking about what my son went through with the courts because of Trump's immigration laws, you know. And I was very unhappy about that. Also, I don't believe in institutions. I'm very unhappy with institutions. I hope we got some good light here. Is that, oh yeah, I only have natural light. I don't have the light on. I hope the lighting is okay here. Does it seem all right? Should I put on the bright lights? I mean, I don't have any light on. This is my office / dining room. I had some technical problems and I have zero knowledge about social media. On my desktop computer, your live showed up only 4 minutes past 9. Okay. All right, but I'm on now, right? I'm on now. So we're on. Is the lighting okay? Is that better? Oh, I got a thumbs up. Yay. You know, it looks a little grainy on my end. I'm just saying it looks a little grainy. I don't know. Does it look dark on your end? You said it looks good? Looks good? I don't want to look grainy or dark, you know. Like I said, this is my third live. So I'm still a novice at doing this. And I wanted to talk about Trump's America, how I'm anti-Trump and why I'm anti-Trump and why I don't believe in his immigration laws. And I also want to talk about institutions. I'm against institutions. What are institutions? Nursing homes for the elderly, handicapped places for places like my son for handicapped people, hospitals are institutions, any place where someone is vulnerable and they rely on someone else to take care of them, like daycare centers, hospitals, nursing homes. These are all institutions. And when you put your trust, when you're a vulnerable person who doesn't have power, whether you're sick or you're a young child, you're powerless. By the way, Trump himself has German and other ancestors. All right, this is why I love this guy. Exactly. So he should be deported too, you know? Yeah, exactly. And that's where I stand. But on my channel, I want to make it certain. I'm trying to make sure that I'm more in light. There's a big window there with a lot of light. I don't know. That people are free to voice their opinions on my channel. I don't want people to think that if they don't believe in what I say, that they can't speak up, because that's not how I feel. I feel that we all should have a voice. We all should respect each other's voice. We're all human beings. We all can disagree respectfully. And that's all I ask people to do on my channel, is just be respectful. And so where are you from, Matt? Are you the one from Europe? Are you from Europe? Where are you guys from? There's 8 people on now, probably some people on that are hidden. They're not saying anything, but that's all right. You just want to watch. Yes, Germany. Right. I thought you were for Germany. So hello to Germany. Yeah, I was just ranting. I was ranting on my soapbox about how I don't believe in institutions because they hurt people. They take, oh, Dead Wolf's here. Dead Wolf's Resistance. Now, we might get a different opinion. I was talking about Trump's America and immigration. And if you want to voice your opinion, Dead Wolf, even if it's against mine, feel free to. You don't have to. But I said, as long as you're respectful, you can disagree with me. I think that's what my channel is about. I have my opinion and you have your opinion, but you don't have to come on and, you might want all immigrants out. Legal immigrants. I'm talking about legals, not illegal immigrants, okay? I'm talking about legal immigrants that are citizens in this country who have not committed a crime. So that is what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about people here illegally. I'm not talking about people here that commit crimes. All I was saying before, Dead Wolf, before you jumped in, is that even though I'm not born in Germany or Australia or China, if I want to move to a country and I uphold their law, right? Oh, sure. Wait a minute. Tyson, Casey. All right. Go ahead. Ask. Someone's asking me something. So that comes first. You guys come first. Go ahead. Ask me anything. Ask away, baby. But until I see you ask me something, I'm going to continue. Did you poop this morning? Yes, I did. Twice. I did twice. It might be a crazy question, but unless it's something that I feel like I won't answer. Yeah, I can't answer or something like that, But anyway, getting on to more serious matters. Oh, Tyson, I like you too, Tyson. There's some funny people out there that are just. Anyway, I guess he says I look constipated. Oh, well, I'm not constipated, Tyson, okay? I don't have a constipation problem. I might be 60 years old, but I don't have the constipation problem. All right, so there you go. I don't have to drink prune juice. Now, yeah, I'm old, right? And I know some of those old fogies, they have to drink the prune juice because I can't get the shit out. They're like grunting on the toilet. And what are your feelings about 𝗳𝗁? Well, I don't know. I don't have any feelings about 𝗳𝗁. Okay, what are your feelings about 𝗳𝗁? I don't really know too much about 𝗳𝗁. Can you elaborate, Tyson? Because can you talk about 𝗳𝗁? Because I don't have feelings either way about 𝗳𝗁. Sorry. So I got to be honest. But like I was saying about freedom and with immigrants, I for one can't believe he made that poor girl drink his pee. Oh, okay, all right. Did she want to drink his pee, Tyson? Or was she forced to? All right. If you have to, this is my opinion, all right? See my brief history of the 20th century. I'll repost it. All right, cool. But you can say, Dead Wolf, you're free to say what you want to do. And I don't think you like immigrants in this country. That's just what I believe from watching your stuff. And you're entitled to your opinion. You can come on here and you can say whatever you want. It's my channel. If I tell you, you can voice your opinion. Even if it's against mine, you can do that. I'm not going to be upset. It's cool. It's all cool stuff. All right. So I'm getting back to Tyson. All right. Oh, what's going on in the 𝗳𝗁 court case? Tyson made his girl drink his pee. All right. Now, here's my opinion on that. I don't know Diddy. I don't know his girlfriend. I don't know. This is what I believe. If you have two consenting adults and they both agree on whatever they're doing, they're adults, not children, not minors. Adults meaning 22 or over. Of sound mind, not handicapped people. Let me rephrase that now. It's not a handicapped adult like my son. My son cannot do anything. And, okay, P. Diddy, okay? If his girlfriend is a consenting adult of sound mind, she's not being coerced into drinking his pee. He's not forcing her. She's a consenting adult. She's not handicapped. She's mentally stable. Okay, she's not mentally incapacitated like my son. And she wants to drink his pee. Go ahead. Eat his shit. Whatever. Now, on the other hand, Tyson, if he forced her into drinking his pee, that's abuse. If you force someone to do something against their will, it is abuse. So if it was force, remember when we met at the park? No, I don't remember when we met at the park. Let's see. Who did I meet at the park? Well, I met Luke from Rosendale, Luke Gorham. He's a guy from Rosendale I met at the park a few years ago. We went out for pizza one time and we're just friends. Nothing, no physical, not a kiss, nothing. So this Tyson guy is saying we met at the park. I'm telling you who I met. I cannot speak everything clearly on my politics. YouTube censorship. Yes, you can. No, it won't. Al will delete not only my comments, they will delete my channel. No, look, Dead Wolf. There's a way you can say it, all right? Instead of saying the real word, you can say tape, okay? You get what I'm saying, Dead Wolf? You can say what you want on YouTube, but you have to be very careful. You have to disguise it, okay? Disguise it. And you know how to disguise something. I know how to disguise something, right? I've done it on my channel. They're not going to kick you out of your channel. I'm not going to kick your comments out. If you want to say something, you have to say it in a certain way. You got it. You can say it. This is safe. You can say, what's wrong? You have your First Amendment rights, Dead Wolf, okay? First Amendment rights, freedom of speech, freedom of press, okay? So if you think, I don't want immigrants in this country, I only want people born in this country, then say it. You know, you have your First Amendment rights. Say it. I don't have to agree with it. You know, well, that's what I'm saying. We are unique human beings with our own thoughts, feelings, and opinions. So I wish you would say, I mean, I think that you believe in the wall. For little bits and pieces I pick up, you know, I don't, you know, I can't be 100% sure. I think you want all immigration, only people naturally born citizens in this country. And that, you know, that's your prerogative. That's if that's what you believe. And you can say things in disguise, right? Sandra, do you like silk? Sure. I like silk. I like satin. I like velvet. All right. I like anything that feels nice. I sure do, Tyson. Nowadays, we have First Amendments of Google. This is true. YouTube has taken away a lot of rights, okay? And other subscribers, other people who have channels, what kind of silk do you own? Oh, Jesus. I'm a 60-year-old woman. I don't think I own much silk. If I do, I probably is buried in a drawer somewhere. Remember, I'm 60. I'm not some 20-year-old who used to have all the, garter belts and the stockings and, all that. Not at 60, baby. I'm like, sorry if I can't turn you on, Tyson. But anyway, yes, we are heavily censored on YouTube. It's very unfortunate. I don't like it. I don't believe it. Am I a fan of Howard Stern? Anyone like Howard Stern? I don't believe in hurting people, okay? This is how I differ than Howard Stern. Howard Stern believes, in saying anything, okay? But are you hurting people by saying it, You can state your opinion. 60 is a new 40. Tyson says 60 is the new 40. Thank you very much. But looking at me naked, I don't think it would turn much men on. When you get 60, honey, you can't fake it unless you've had surgery. You have to have surgery, okay, at 60. 40, definitely 40. 50, maybe, but no, not us, not 60, unless I was at the gym like 2 or 3 hours every day. If I spent 2 or 3 hours every day at the gym, then yes, but I don't spend 2 or 3 hours every day at the gym. See the wiggle? See the wiggle in the jiggle? Well, unfortunately, Tyson, you're not going to decide because I got a ring on it. See, people, I think this plays things backwards. That's a wedding band. Yeah. Let us check out that one. Sorry, cannot do. I could probably stand up. Okay, that's your check on the bod. There you go. Did that. All right. Let's see what 𝗏𝗏𝗲𝗏 says. Not that I would support my side blindly. However, we have to use political movements to our advantage. True. And I think that you don't, you blame a lot of the immigrants for like 9/11, right? Right, 𝗏𝗏𝗲𝗏? Like that guy was in this country. I get your point. All right. I'm not saying that. Scroll. Please don't break your legs. Is that what you wanted me to see? Please don't break your legs. Up, scroll up. I cannot speak everything clearly. Yeah, you already said about the censorship. And I told you that you can, if you say it in a certain way, Is that what you're saying? And I can't look at your history right now because I'm in the middle of doing this live. Back up. Let's see. I cannot speak everything. 𝗏𝗏𝗲𝗏 see my brief history. Back up. I don't see anything, 𝗏𝗏𝗲𝗏. Can you repeat whatever it is that you want me to get? Can you just repeat it? Just say it again or whatever. Happy Friday, buddy. Sorry for all the court BS. Oh, thank you. That's from YouTube deleted. Yes, YouTube deleted your channel because you didn't disguise what you were trying to say. You can get what you want to say, 𝗏𝗏𝗲𝗏, out there, but you have to do it in a certain way. See? You see what I'm saying? And a great chancellor, 1933. All right. I just had my neighbor deported, and now I'm letting his hot wife live with me rent-free. Oh, God. The old YouTube walk around. Well, You got your neighbor deported. Where was your neighbor deported to? Where did they go? Or where were they from? You know, where were they from? Yeah, I mean, I worked in an upscale mall in El Salvador. Yeah. Where was that? And somewhere World War II history. Okay, World War II history. With Hitler, what do you think about that? The Jews? All right, some people think that didn't even happen. I don't know if you're one of those people that think that didn't happen. Some people think COVID wasn't real. You can say that. You can just say whatever you want. They lied. Who lied? The historians. That never happened. There never was a what's it called? So that never happened in your opinion. So can you elaborate on that? Can you say, like, if you think that never happened with the extermination of the Jews, some of it did happen. Okay, so you think some of it happened, but it was embellished, whatever the word is. It was embellished or something, or you have a different opinion. So you can say that, you know. You can say some of it did happen, but war is hell. Sure. Yeah, war is hell. All war. I don't believe in war. Like Vietnam. A lot of people died for what? Why did our men go to Vietnam? We lost a lot of good people. I don't believe in war, you know. Make love, not war. That's my motto. And I think Tyson would agree that you make love, not war. Knowing the type of guy that Tyson is. Yeah, war is hell. I agree with that, you know. I'm watching from the toilet. Hey, Matt Rocket, how you doing? Are you joining in this conversation here? Tyson's on the toilet taking a shit, probably thinking about what's his name? Diddy's girlfriend drinking the piss. We're talking about institutions. We're talking about immigration here. We're talking about what World War II history. Was it real? Was it fake? Do you believe what happened? Are you against? You know, they just wanted to. Let's see. My vote sticker is on my toilet seat. P. Diddy. Hey, Dead Wolf, what do you think about P. Diddy? Making his girlfriend drink the pee. That's what I was asked. Some people are into a lot of that stuff. Some people like to watch people go to the bathroom. Yeah, what is that called? Begins with an S. R. Kelly. Don't care about Diddy. Okay, we won't talk about Diddy. But I know, Dead Wolf, you're a marksman, you're a gunsman, you're swords. You have a lot of weapons at your property. How to say something properly about history in 3 lines. How can you say, go ahead. How can I say I believe what happened and that we have to not have history repeat itself? Not, you know, like they're saying Black Lives Matter. What else are they saying? This lives matter, that lives matter. Like all lives matter. Okay, why do we have to classify it as one race or one thing? You know, that should be obvious. All lives matter. Needs to be blocked. What? Dead Wolf needs to be blocked? No, Tyson. Not on my channel. Dead Wolf is welcome on my channel. Okay. He is welcome. If I think someone needs to be blocked or they're not acting appropriately on my channel, then I'll say get off or I'll report you. And you don't hear me saying that. This man is welcome I am a subscriber to Dead Wolf Resistance 13. I watch his videos. He has a right to his opinion. You have a right to your opinion. That's right. Old school. That's right, old school. I make the rules because it's my channel. All right. If I see someone and they're not acting, they're hurting people or something, then Dead Wolf is respectful. He's stating his opinion. And I'm losing my voice. I didn't get any sleep last night. Yeah, I'm not eating. I'm not sleeping. I'm drinking vodka now, 100 proof. Smirnoff 100 with the blue cap. Yeah. I'm just disgusted with this life. I'm disgusted with the way the country is, the laws. I discussed it with the president. I'm disgusted with my son being beaten up twice now in a different institution. I got to get a lawyer. Do you ever eat a gummy? Yep. Gummy bears? Oh, what's that song? I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. I eat gummy bears. Yeah, I used to have a friend. His name was Steve Metelsky. And Steve loved gummy bears. And I used to go over his house at Christmas. I'd always buy a big pack of gummy bears, and we eat them. You know, the rubbery, nice, just all different colored. Yeah. Do you ever eat a gummy? Yep, I eat gummies. That is true. I can't eat the red ones, though, because I'm allergic to red dye. You know, some people have allergies to red dye, but I do eat gummies. But getting back to the World War II and Hitler and the Jews and the Nazis, how many people saw what The Sound of Music? The Sound of Music? That was that story. That was a real story. So I love that classic, The Sound of Music. Let's see. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer, the Christian whistleblower. I am friends with him and damn proud of it. The guy that eats people, that Jeffrey Dahmer. That's the only Jeffrey. No, Jeffrey Doherty. Oh, brother, I'm sorry. What a deadhead. No, sorry. That's Jeffrey Dahmer. Sorry, I have another blonde moment. I'm looking at, no, Jeffrey Doherty, not Jeffrey whatever his name is. Not to be confused with the guy who eats people. Yeah, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Denwell. Like I didn't get any sleep last night. Okay. Can you talk more about Jeffrey, please? Jeff was trying to make, what's that? SEHX. Oh, sex zombies? Can you classify what sex zombies are? These aren't these robots that look like humans that you have sex with. What are sex zombies? I mean, Jeff was trying to, I don't know. Can someone please inform the ignorant, old 6-year-old woman here? What the hell are sex zombies? Because I don't know, but you know, the Christian whistleblower, Christians, like, I'm getting to be more of an atheist now. You want to talk about that, unless you want to explain what sex zombies are in a way that you won't get in trouble, you know. Are they robots that have sex? You know how they're making these robots look completely like human beings. They like cost a fortune, but you can buy a robot and it looks and talks, and you can make it any way you want to. You can make it have double D's. You can make it have any kind of hair or skin or eye color. Yeah. And they can have conversations. They can perform sexual acts or whatever. Hey. But they don't have a soul. But I know a lot of people who don't have a soul. So what's the difference? You know? So, oh, what are you saying? I wonder how many people have bought a sex doll that looked like you. Oh, I hope they didn't. Really, I hope they didn't, because God, they could do so much better. If I was going to buy a sex doll, if I was a man of a woman, she'd have to be like 25. She'd have to have double D tits with long nipples, long dark hair, long meaning very long. Like I cut my hair too short. I hate it. Ugh. Long dark hair, thin waist, nice curvy, you know, nice booty in the back. You got to have some booty in the back. And maybe blue or green eyes. Yeah. Who in the hell come up with such thoughts? Well, there's nothing wrong with wondering, right? What's wrong with wondering about something? You know, if people have the money to buy whatever they want, they're not hurting anyone if they buy a sex doll. Who are you hurting? You're not hurting anyone. You want to have sex with a sex doll? Okay, I got to shape shift into my gold bounty hunter. Well, I love you for being here, Dead Wolf. You have really contributed a lot, and you are very respectful. And yeah, and you have a great channel. I support your channel. I love your channel, and I love the cattle, the cows. I love seeing the horses. I also love the sword fighting. I love sword fighting. And your guns, right? Your knife throwing into the wood. Your fires. He makes fire. He's a good fire starter. Dead Wolf's a good fire starter. I just have other thoughts in my mind. Oh, all right. Mats, what are your thoughts? Tell me your thoughts, Mats, because this channel here and this live is all about you guys, what you want to talk about. If you're not saying anything, I'll have to come up with something because I want to, crazy here. I want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. So, oh, please let me know what thoughts you have in your mind. Come on out and say it. What do you have on your mind? You know who isn't here? Daphne isn't here. And who else isn't here? Oh, Ruby. Ruby said that if I tell her when the next live is, she'd come on. But what are you saying bye to Dead Wolf for? He's right here. Oh, okay, because I thought he said he was going to leave. What do you say? Where is that? Okay, I got to shape shift into my gold bounty hunter. Oh, I just took that when he said, okay, I got to shape shift into my gold bounty hunter. Okay, sorry, but sorry if I took that as like he's going to leave, but I'm glad that you're still here and that you haven't left. Because really, I want everyone to stay for as long as they want. This crazy hair driving me crazy, sticking the curly hair old lady. All right. Yes, I know what he said. Oh, deleted. Oh, yay. No. Deleted. See the guy deleted there? He's the cameraman for Dead Wolf, Resistance 13. And deleted is a great cameraman. He's a great guy to have. You do a perfect job. Oh, they closed the case yesterday. They closed the case on my son because the eyewitness, the woman who saw the man that beat up my son, pleaded her Fifth Amendment. her right not to incriminate herself. So there was no trial. After 4 long years, there was no trial because that monster's lawyer, that's the cameraman. That man's lawyer said, because she did not report what she saw immediately, she waited 2 days. So he punched and beat my son on a Sunday, gave him a black eye and everything. She didn't say what happened until Tuesday. Now, the law says if you see something like that, you have to report it right away as soon as it happens. My mind is somehow switched off. I am very bad with multitasking. Me too. I hate multitasking. When I listen to you, I can't catch up with my thoughts. Oh, my question is, how can we focus on ourselves when crazy clowns, like all politicians and violent people, like in the care of homes, ruins our lives? Yeah. I don't want to tell you how I do it. I drink, vodka every night now. Okay, now, do you all know the real history of South Africa? Not really. You want to tell us? Deleted. Can you tell us the real history of South Africa? I mean, I don't going to come on here. I'm not like a historian. I really don't know. Okay. So the answer was, for me, I do not know the real history of South Africa. That's your answer. If you want to elaborate and tell us about it, go ahead. But there must be more than vodka. Vodka is just a short help. Yeah, but I agree. I totally agree that it's just a short help. But did you see that video where I showed his bruises? That's 𝗟𝗶𝗵𝗲𝗲 going to fuck that. Yeah. I hope they do what you just said, Yeah, I hope they do. I really do. But I don't know if I believe in karma, that everyone gets what comes around goes around. I think some people avoid it, or some people are lucky. And I mean, I wish. Oh, the genocide of white farmers in South Africa. Trump was taking them to school on that one. Oh, okay. The genocide. I know nothing. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I know nothing about the genocide of white farmers in South Africa. Sorry. Is that what happened? How long ago was this? So Deleted is a fella that dead wolf sword fights. I guess so. Well, I'm not sure, because isn't Deleted the cameraman? Who's going to record the sword fight? All right, Deleted, you have 2 questions. Can you elaborate on the genocide of the white farmers? And are you the one sword fighting Dead Wolf, or are you just the cameraman and Dead Wolf is sword fighting, someone else? I can't believe you don't remember meeting me at the park. I met one man at the park. I told you his name was Luke Gorham. I think he has a YouTube channel, Luke, L-U-K-E, Gorham, G-O-R-E-H-A-M. He has a YouTube channel, okay? I met him at the park. Yeah. That's the only man I met at the park. So it must have been someone else, Tyson, because if I met you at the park, I would say it. That's how I am. I wouldn't hide anything. Africa was settled by white farmers. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. Now I know you're lying, because I didn't sell you heroin at the park. Heroin. I never even tried pot. I'm anti-drug. Okay. I'm anti-drug. No, no, I didn't. No, I did not. I didn't sell anyone anything because I don't even vape. All right. This is what I do. I drink two glasses of wine every night with a vodka nip, a Smirnoff 100 vodka nip. I don't take pot. I don't smoke cigarettes. And I certainly don't do hardcore drugs. So that is not true. That's a lie. And I don't like people who lie. Yeah. So I think I might be reporting Tyson. Let's see. Report. Yep. Reporting. Unwanted commercial. Let's see. Misinformation. Yep. Okay. I just reported my first person on my channel. So heads up, people. I reported that man who said I sold drugs at the park. Okay. Because that's a bold-faced lie. I have never even taken drugs. I don't even know what drugs looks like. Okay. I've never even smoked a joint. So if you make a lie about me, I will report you. So that was my first person I reported. So I don't tolerate that bullshit on my channel. Okay. Don't make up lies about me because I know what I do and what I don't do. So that's reported. And what did you say? Just bumped into him or planned a meetup? Yeah. Be careful that you don't say lies about me or I will report you. Okay. I don't take anyone's crap. All right. You should know that by how I fight for my son. I'm going to sue the place. I'm going to get a lot of money. I'm going to, I've already went to the police station. And if you mess with me, you're going to be very, very sorry. Okay. Very sorry. So I would be careful not to say lies about me. All right. You can have your opinions all you want, but you can't say bold-faced lies. You say bold-faced lies, and that guy just got reported and deleted off my channel because he's saying a lie. So I told you I met Luke at the park, and we talked. Luke was a recovering alcoholic. He had a YouTube channel. He talked about how he got off of alcohol and cleaned up his life. I was really impressed by him. He lives in Boston, where I live. And we met up, we talked. We met up a few times, not just once. And we went for a pizza, sat down at the pizza joint, had a pizza. There was nothing physical involved. There was no drugs involved. There was no drinking alcohol involved. There was nothing like that. You just bumped into him or planned the meetup? No, we planned that meetup. I didn't bump into him. We planned it. I watched his YouTube channel. He was a recovering alcoholic. He did a video like I do videos and talked about how he got off alcohol and how he didn't like AA. He used to show up at AA drunk. We both friended each other on Facebook. We're both in the same neighborhood. We live like 10 minutes apart. And so we said, hey, you want to meet up as friends, not, not romantic or sex or anything. So we met up and we talked. And then we like each other. We're friends on Facebook. We're still friends on Facebook. I met up with him again, had a pizza with him and just chat, like friends. Believe it or not, you can be friendly with people and not have sex. Yeah. You can just meet up like with a girl or a guy. Doesn't matter, and just be friends. To think that I meet up with someone to have sex, that's crazy, yeah. But if you're going to say lies about me, you'll be deleted next. So be very careful. It's a warning. And I'm not bluffing. Okay. So We're going to have 10 more minutes to this live, and I will end it. It's 9 to 10, so I'm going to end it at 10 o'clock. Anyone else want to talk about, of course, I said I don't know about the genocide of white farmers in South Africa. I don't know anything about that. All right. If you wanted to go on and talk about that, that's fine, because I know nothing about it. It was settled by white farmers. Okay. I don't know. I can't talk about things that I don't know anything about. But yeah, I don't like people being assholes on my channel. All right. Let me make that clear. I don't like people being jerks. And like I said in the beginning of every one of my videos, respect and kindness. All right. If you people can't have respect and kindness, then I'm not going to come on and do my lives anymore, because I'm not getting paid to sit here. Okay. I'm not getting any money for this. Nothing. So I don't get paid. Let me scroll up and see. What's a goal? Make Super Chat more fun with a goal? No, I don't know. I don't know what this is all about. I have no idea what makes Super Chat fun with a goal, because I've never done, this is like my third live, so I've never done any of that. Well, let's see. Community moderation, participants, reactions. Yeah, I don't have any community moderation on my channel. But yeah, so I just kind of have like a bad taste in my mouth from someone lying about me selling drugs. And it's really disturbing after all the hell I've been through with my son, that, yeah, people are such scumbags that I think I'll just end this now, I'll just end it. Bye. I'm out of here. I reported someone, Andrew. Yeah, the guy kept saying, remember, you met me in the park. Yeah, and I said, the only person I met was Luke. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm done! I'm done with this. No more lives. That's it.